Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So I'm sure by now you've probably heard about the story with Cat and how he said that his Twitter was hacked and everything like that. And basically, you know, he liked some tweets, tweeted some stuff saying that he wanted to request a trade from Minnesota. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if he was in fact hacked or what it is. What I do know is that Karl-Anthony Towns trade rumors is kind of a tradition now here in the NBA. Especially with the recent struggles early on in the season with Minnesota, you can see where Cat would be a little frustrated just wanting to finally win some basketball games, especially after last year they had such a nice end to the season. So for today's video, man, whether it's true or not, I thought it would be interesting to do a video where we did actually trade Cat away from Minnesota and kind of go from there, because honestly, like, his circumstance, I mean, T-Wolves fans are familiar to him, man. Like, literally going back to when KG was traded over to the Celtics. I think eventually Al Jefferson was traded to the Jazz or signed with the Jazz or something like that. We all know Kevin Love was traded over to the Cavaliers. And now the next great big guy, Karl-Anthony Towns, who really knows what his future is going to be, man. It's just kind of traditional where these great big dudes for Minnesota end up leaving for whatever reason, right, man? So let's get going on this. Let me know in the comment section below, if you were to do a Cat trade, if you're the GM of the T-Wolves, what do you think that trade is looking like? Because you gotta look at the rest of the team here too, man. You got Anthony Edwards. On the season, Anthony Edwards has averaged about 23 points per game. He's following up a really good rookie season. So yeah, you definitely have the rebuild piece right there. You got D'Angelo Russell's been struggling, I believe, with a hand injury early on in the season, but we know what D'Lo could be, but also being like the same age as Cat, it's like, do you also eventually go that route too of maybe trying to just get some younger assets back for D'Angelo Russell? Just something to kind of think about, especially considering his contract. Then you got Naz Reid, guys. Like, Naz Reid, honestly, I think if he was given the full-on opportunity, I firmly believe that Naz Reid could be a great center in the NBA. He's literally one of those guys that is a guard in a center's body, which we all know those type of centers just really do well. Looking at, Jokic, Sabonis, really any center that has some sort of handle and game to him, right, man? You got Pat Beverly, you got, Malik Beasley, who's a good scorer in the NBA. You got Jaden McDaniels, who I know T-Wolves fans are really high on. So there is some good pieces on this team here, man. It's just all about team direction and what's the best way to go. So, okay, as far as Cat trades go, I want to hit up the trade finder first, just because I want to see what the going rate is for him at this point. Maybe we were trying to put our own trade together based off what we think we should do. But so we got 12 trade offers, guys. We got Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, we got John Collins, and Clint Capella. If Clint was a little younger, I would probably actually consider this, just because like John Collins and Anthony Edwards, there's some really good potential with that. And then getting Cat with Trae Young is actually really freaking interesting. But yeah, man, we got Bam Adebayo, so that's more if you want to go like the defensive route, and maybe the mind you want to add some offense to their game. But Duncan Robinson's not very good in 2K, so I don't want to take on a $70 million contract. Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington. I don't know, PJ was listed as a center now, so yeah, that doesn't really help the rebuild at all. Rudy Gobert, no. Wendell Carter and Gary Harris, no, but not bad. Brandon Ingram, Jackson Hayes. We all know the Pelicans are struggling like crazy. This is actually a really decent trade here, man. I thought Ingram should be a little higher than the 84 overall, but it definitely gives some more scoring, gives him a nice wing player out there, allows us to, have Naz Reid at center. So that one's kind of something to consider, especially because Ingram signed up for 4 seasons too, man. So he ain't leaving. We got Sadiq Bey and Jeremy Grant. Sadiq would be nice on this team. I really don't want to give him a draft pick, though, all things considered. Here we got OG and Fred. So if I could do if I could snag away OG and Pascal Siakam, that would be good. But even OG, I mean, he's only 24, but so he's not old or nothing like that. But this trade's a little interesting too. Gives us Fred VanVleet, who we don't really need on this team, but D'Lo would make D'Lo tradable at least in the short term. Christian Wood, Eric Gordon, Jonte Murray, Jakob Poeltl. Here we got James Wiseman and Draymond Green. That's pretty interesting. Although I don't know if I'd really want Draymond Green. Wiseman would be good for the rebuild, but overall it's we already have Naz Reid that we might want to try to invest in. But then again, Naz Reid could probably play some power forward too here, man. So, I think I'm going to workshop myself maybe a little bit of a Warriors trade and see what I can put together. And like I said, I don't really want any old players back like Draymond. That just doesn't really help us. But, we've heard about Cat to the Warriors before. So let's go to propose a trade and let's see what we can do here, man. So Karl-Anthony Towns, and we got the Golden State Warriors. So we definitely want James Wiseman. He would have so many good opportunities. I think I would also want Jonathan Kuminga out of all things. And we're probably going to have to take on we're definitely going to have to take on some salary, which might actually make this a bit difficult, and probably the main reason that Draymond was tossed into a trade here. Because we can't really take Wiggins back on. That's just not really going to happen, right? So I don't know if it's going to be possible to do a type of trade that we want to do here. Yeah, they would acquire $13 million more, man. So there's really not a great way to get this one done without taking back Draymond Green. But then again, we could flip him for something else. We could say it's like a 3-team trade. Maybe we'll do something with Portland because we all know Portland's really interested in. So let's do this. And then we got to toss in some other dudes too. Let's toss in Jake Layman, I guess. I'm also going to see if I can finesse me a first-round draft pick. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but we're going to try it. Come on, 2K. And we like what we have as far as this trade is concerned. Okay, so let's try taking off the draft pick. That's fine. And they still like what they have, so let's try tossing in maybe somebody a little better than Jake Layman. Let's go with, I mean, man, it's because it's like that's the issue. It's like I don't want to toss in like, do I toss in like maybe like Jared Vanderbilt? Maybe that'd be a good flip for Kuminga. Let's try that out. 2-star player. Still don't want it. Okay, what if I toss in a draft pick? Because we are taking on, we're arguing some really good, potentially great players back here, man. So let's toss on our own draft pick. Let's toss in some of these later ones. And what's this? Does that do it? Still don't like it. Okay, what about another draft pick here, man? I'm really trying to like embrace like these young dudes right here, man. That one's still not good. Come on, 2K. Come on, man. Give me something here. Another unprotected. And not interested in the trade whatsoever. That is insane. So, oh man, we might just have to do like James Wiseman for the Cat one, like it was originally kind of stated. So I thought maybe I could finesse Kuminga out of it. But then again, like I said, we can trade Draymond too. We're going to assume it's a 3-team trade and go from there. So, oh, we got another trade offer of Dinwiddie and Kuzma. So let's do this one, man. Let's get him on the team. Really don't love giving up the draft pick, but it's top 10 protected. Hopefully we're a good team in 2023 where that's not going to affect us. So we'll do this one right here, man. Get him on the team. And then we're going to go ahead and flip Draymond, hopefully for some sort of young, you know, oh, we can't trade him because it's 60 days. Okay, so I guess he's going to stick around for a little bit. Because what's his contract looking like? Okay, so if we can get to like the trade deadline, then at that point, I think it's a good idea where we can probably trade away more to like a contender or something like that. But I guess in the short term, the defense is going to be good here too, man. So it's going to be a very weird lineup that we're going to run. It's going to be a very weird lineup, but it's going to have to be what we work with until, you know, we can get to the trade deadline and trade for something better. I'm going to put Draymond at small forward. I'm going to put Naz Reid at power forward. And we're going to run this type of lineup. It's going to be a lineup of D'Lo, Ant-Man, Draymond, Naz Reid, and James Wiseman. And then this is going to be our bench for right now, man. I'm not expecting much. Like I said, we are kind of embracing a rebuild by doing this, so I'm okay in the short term if it doesn't really work out, but I don't really want to like bench Draymond. I want Naz Reid to get some minutes. So what I'm going to do here, man, is I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline, and at that point, we're going to see what we can do with Draymond. Okay, so we're at the trade deadline, and we're a very bad basketball team. We're last in the Western Conference, kind of expected in the first season right here. So what we're going to do, man, is go to Trade Finder, and we are going to see what we can get for Draymond Green. It looks like D'Lo, because he was like a 79 overall, I think, to start the video. Maybe an 80. Maybe it was an 80, but I don't remember, man. But I want to see how he's kind of doing so far. Like, if this is somebody that we want to look to trade maybe with even Draymond Green or keep him around, right? Because his stats, no, he's putting up good numbers, 19.6 assists per game. I'm not willing to give that up quite yet. So, yeah, as far as Draymond goes, I don't really know what I even want back for him. It's probably not going to be too much, but we'll see what's offered up here, man. Who knows? Like, yeah, Kevin Love. There we go, man. We'll take him back to Cleveland. Here we got Al Horford. So if we do this, is Al Horford, I don't know if he has a team option or a player option. So he does have a team option. So for now, we could bring Al Horford on the team. Draymond would be a nice fit on the Celtics. And then that's $27 million, you know, freed up. We get a year out of Draymond. You know, we just free up so much cap space, you know, like in the short term here. So that would be nice. Here we got Steven Adams. Buddy Hield, don't really need a guy like that. Tim Hardaway, no. Bruce Brown, Joe Harris, no. Kelly Olynyk, no. Goran Dragic, Chris Boucher. So, yeah, I think the best bet we can do here. Okay, we got the, no, because he has a player option, right? So, yeah, definitely. Gotta give up the second round pick, but getting Al Horford back is going to be great. And, yeah, welcome to the team, Al Horford. I guess we'll play him a little bit. I don't know how happy he would be about this type of situation, but it is what it is, man. You know, you got to do what you got to do for your team, right? So, for now, this is going to be the squad. We're going to go with Malik at the small forward spot. Okay, so let's go ahead and just finish up this rest of the NBA season because it's not going to end well, so then we'll go from there. Okay, so end of the NBA season. One more game here against the Bulls. We got 28 wins on the season, similarly through date, and finished with an L on the season. Joel Embiid MVP, Scotty Barnes Rookie of the Year. Yo, what's this man rating these days, man? 83 overall. So yeah, they finally got this man up in the roster update or whatnot, right? So that's pretty cool to see. All NBA first. We got All NBA second. and All-NBA third, so I do not see Cat listed, although I'm very curious how he did in that Warriors offense. So let's go to the player stats on the season real quick here, man, and kind of see what both teams were all about. So for us personally, Ant-Man 25 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, beautiful numbers, man. D'Lo at 20 and 7, really good numbers. Don't plan on getting rid of him anytime soon. And then James Wiseman, 16 points, 8 rebounds per game. And then we got my dude Naz Reid, guys, 16 points, 7 rebounds. That's amazing. Like, I was a little concerned about having him at power forward. I was like, is this going to work? But it definitely did. Like, this is a nice ass looking team here, man. It really is. Like, all things considered with the record, it's pretty good, and getting good draft picks is definitely gonna help out too, assuming we have a draft pick. I don't really know their draft situation. And then for the Warriors, oh my gosh, they really went all in into a rebuild. They got Karl-Anthony Towns, obviously, from us. They got Pascal Siakam and OG. And it looks like they gave up on Klay Thompson, which maybe they did that because, well, they got Jordan Poole, who's been playing so good in the NBA for him, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's get onto the first offseason. Let's go ahead and simulate the play-in tournament here. Simulate the playoffs. And like I said, get to the offseason. So I guess as far as the draft goes, well, I guess we got to see what our draft pick's going to be, right, man? So let's go to draft lottery. See what pick we even end up getting. Hopefully it's a good one, man. Hopefully we even have our pick. Okay, we got a 12.5% chance. So we end up with the second pick in the draft. I think I'm going to be looking at small forward. And I'm trying to think who's going to be available right there, man. But, yeah, that's what we really have to focus on. As far as our coach, we got Chris Finch right here. And I don't know if he's the greatest coach, but we'll keep him around because why not, man? Give the dude another chance, right? But let's go to the NBA draft and see what happens because, man, there's just so many different routes we could take things now, right? So here we go, NBA draft. Might also be a situation where you just go best available and you go with that. So with the first pick in the draft, we got the Kings, and they are going to be taking Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero with the first pick in the draft. That's okay. I didn't really need him on the team, so I'm okay with that. Minnesota being on the clock now, though. And looking at, the players that are available. So we got Chet. We got Jaden. So Jaden is a 6'4" player. So I don't really know how he would work out with, what's his name? With our dude, Ant-Man and everything, right? So I'm wondering if Chet's the way to go. And that's just how it has to be, right? Because Naz Reid was really nice, but I guess if Naz Reid becomes a 6-man, that could be good. We got Jabari right here, 78 overall player. He's 6'10". We could put him at small forward. And then we got Caleb Houston, who is looking pretty damn dominant too, man. I'm so just like, there's so many different directions we can go with this, but there really isn't that one like small forward that we just absolutely would love to get. So I guess at this point too, maybe you look to trade the pick. Maybe you see you have that second pick in the draft, and it's an opportunity to get something else, right? So let's try that out. Let's do a trade of Malik Beasley and the second pick in the draft, and teams may not trade first-round picks in consecutive years. Okay, I guess that's fair. Damn it, man. Okay, I guess that's not happening. Okay, I guess at that point we go best available, and we see how we can make things work. Because Chet can play power forward also. Or do I go Jaden? Oh, man. You know what? My mind is telling me to go with Chet. To go with Chet and seeing what I can do to make this work. So we're going to go ahead and sim to our next user pick because we should have a good second round pick here too. Looks like we have, I think, back-to-back, so maybe, right? So, okay, as far as this goes, let's go with this dude and because we got like a lot of depth on the team already. No, definitely Hunter Salas. This guy is a beast in this game here, man. This guy always ends up being really good. So yeah, I'm happy about that. We got another pick. So let's go ahead and grab up this Gabriel dude right here, shooting guard. One player, one season overseas. That'll be kind of nice. We don't really need him yet anyway. So there we go, man. Okay, so there we go. We got that. So rookie signings. We got Chet, we got Hunter, and we got Gabriel. Okay. Player options. Al Horford's gone. Definitely bringing back Naz. Definitely bringing back James. Okay, Jalen, you come on the team too. Why not, man? Had no like big, excitement to get you on the team. Nathan Knight can walk. Okogie, we are going to get him the qualifying offer, although we haven't really been playing him too much in our lineup. But okay, moratorium period. So here's how much money we have here. It says negative $25 million. So I don't know if this is the season to really get crazy with things, but that's also okay. Okay, so Yeah, because like point guard, I'm cool with that Hunter dude playing. So yeah, man, I don't really see any like free agents I really need right now. I really don't. I'm not going to spend the money just to spend it. I'd rather save the money for like next season. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead, guys, and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. We don't really need anybody right now. Like our team is still rebuilding. Okay, so here is the team going into the beginning of the regular season, guys. We got D'Angelo Russell, we got Anthony Edwards, we got Jaden, Chet at the power forward spot, James Wiseman at center. Bench unit, we do got Malik Beasley. Nas is unfortunately going to have to go back, you know, to the backup position as a center slash power forward, which is okay, man. He can still have a really big role on this team doing that. We got Jared Vanderbilt, and we got Hunter Salas here for a 9-man rotation. I do like it. I don't really have too much more to do this season, man. Like I said, this might be a little bit of a longer rebuild because there is like a lot of just progression and waiting for certain seasons to pass by so we can really develop and everything. So let's go ahead, man, simulate this next season right here and see if there's some good improvement, you know, at least on this season. Okay, guys, so this might literally be like the biggest surprise in my rebuild history. Second place, guys. And while I say I'm surprised by it, I mean, as far as our team goes and the steps that Ant-Man's taken in this video, maybe I shouldn't be like totally surprised by it because we also got Chet and James Wiseman now too. But this just goes to show like when you can like let go of like that old and bring in the new like this, like what it can exactly do, you know, for your franchise and everything. So simulate through day 51 wins, man, on the season. We got Trae Young MVP, Jalen Duren Rookie of the Year. I was kind of thinking it was going to be Chet with how our record was, but that's all good. And then we got John Moran Most Improved Player. That's just the numbers he puts up now anyway, right? So we got All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. None of our players make it that I'm seeing. Then we got the All-Rookie teams. So we do got Chet making that, so that's cool to see. Okay. So let's move on here, man. So yeah, we're first in the conference. Where are we at? Yeah. Oh, are we first? We were. Oh, we're second now. Okay, so the Pelicans. Damn Pelicans, man. Last in the NBA right now and first in literally every rebuild that I do. But it's all good. Let's go with the player stats on the season. So we got Ant-Man at 28 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. He's just taken over as the focus of the rebuild. 19-7 for D'Lo yet again. Not bad. Wiseman was amazing at 17-8. Malik Beasley with the scoring. Naz Reid and Chet. Chet, you know, for a rookie season, it's not bad. Good all-around game, but also a little lower in the scoring depth chart and everything, right? So both these guys really combined for good numbers and everything, so nothing really to complain about with that. Let's go ahead, man. I mean, we might just win the championship in the second season right here and call it good. So simulate playing, and we got OKC in the first round. So simulate round, see how this goes, and we get them 4-0. That is behind 31 points from Anthony Edwards. Next up, San Antonio. So we got all the teams in rebuilds right now doing good in this video. Simulate round here, and okay, we get them in a 7-game series. 39 points for Anthony Edwards. Just the new face of the NBA. Well, he didn't make the All-NBA team or win MVP, so not quite that, but yeah, man. Dallas Mavericks, simulate round. There we have it. We are in literally the NBA Finals, man. Just a few tweaks in the rebuild like this. I'm bringing in the right players and just what he can do for you, man. This is really cool. So, wow, Luka went off, but we went off more. Not really, but still. So, Boston Celtics, what's this team looking like exactly? They got, okay, yeah, they got a nice little team. They got Draymond on their team. I remember we traded him a little earlier in the rebuild, but here we go, man. Let's go ahead, simulate round, see how this goes, and damn it. Boston Celtics win 4-1. That's fair, because I was not expecting the rebuild to go this quickly. So I got another season to me, man. We got to do another season, you know, because we can't just stop right there, right? Like, we got to see if we can complete the process. So draft lottery, like I said, I don't know our draft pick situation, but I don't think we're gonna have a chance at the top pick again. But then again, I always get surprised too, and it's like, oh, we got the first pick all of a sudden. Okay, I don't even think we have a pick. Yeah, because this was the year that we traded it in the Cat trade to the Warriors, I believe. So that's okay, man. We don't need a draft pick anyway. Let's go to rookie signings and just kind of see who they drafted first in the second round or whatever. Yeah, here's this one dude again that was sitting overseas, so we're going to bring him over, I guess. Team player options. Yes, all these guys, please come back to the team. That's so much depth for so little money. It's amazing. Okay, so that's great. Qualifying offers. Naz Reid definitely going to extend that his way. Hopefully he just signs that. But I also wouldn't mind throwing a little contract either, right? So, yeah, I also think D'Lo's contract is up. I'm not... Oh, LeBron's cool with signing a 1-year contract with us. This rarely happens to me in this game here, man. That would actually be amazing for LeBron's legacy, too. If he was just like, you know what? He's just like, you know what? Like, I'm bringing Minnesota to the championship. I brought one to Cleveland. Bro, hell yes, I'm throwing him this money. Yes, that's easy. That's easy. So if we do that, we have to renounce rights on D'Lo and Naz Reid. Bro, we literally got LeBron chasing the shadow of Jordan, saying, I am going to be the final step here for Minnesota, man. Like, this is my final calling. Hell yes, we're doing that. LeBron James. Never happens in this game here, man. Oh, man. Is it still going to go through? Bro, we got LeBron James, man. We got LeBron James. And can we still afford D'Lo too? Yes. Yes, we can. Oh, man, this rebuild is going nice. Wow. Okay, man. Yo, I'm getting kind of geeked up over here. Okay, so if I can also end up getting Naz Reid, I'm just gonna throw up of happiness. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get Naz Reid. Not that big a deal. We can get literally somebody else. George Brooks from the G League. Okay, we got Derek Favors. You know what? Give me I thought that was Anthony Randolph. You guys remember him on the Warriors? Like, he was supposed to be like this really good player. Give me an older Steve. He's not really even old, man. Give me Steven Adams. Yeah, we'll take Steven Adams. He's gonna be a 6-man, but he'll be on the team and everything, so that's great. Beyond that, we're looking pretty good here, guys. Not really too much more to do. Let's go ahead and simulate the beginning of the regular season and kind of see what we got to do to finish things up. Okay, guys, so here is the team going into the final season of this rebuild. We have D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, down to a 93 overall. Fair enough. We got Chet at power forward and James Wiseman. We got Malik, we got Jared, we got Jaden, we got Hunter, and that's gonna be our 9-man rotation. Steven Adams really fell off to a 73 overall in the rating, so like I can't really justify playing him too much. But we have like a lot of like big dudes with, you know, James and Chet, where like one of those guys could probably be on the court at all times, or even like Vanderbilt might be able to play like a little like small ball center or whatever. So there it is, man. I'm excited to see what this record's going to be, man. It might be really good, or it could also just kind of blow up in my face, too. It could really go either direction. Let me go to the system real quick here. So we got, ooh, that's as close to about 5 stars that I've gotten in a very long time here, man. Let's go ahead, simulate the final season, see how this new look team can do. Okay, so we're at the end of the NBA season. No real surprise, we're first in the conference based off last season, adding LeBron James, actually a 64-win team. Simulate through date and finish with a W on this season. We got Joel Embiid MVP, Ty as Rookie of the Year, 6-man as Nurkic, Giannis, JD, and Chris Finch as Coach of the Year, as he should be winning the 65 games. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, LeBron making that at the age of 39, and All-NBA third. We got Evan Mobley balling out over here too, so that's cool to see. Okay, here, men. So, yeah, first place. Let's go to these player stats again. See what it's all about. We got Ant-Man outscoring LeBron James. Not really actually a surprise based off that at this point, right? 25, 5, and 5. LeBron at 23, 7, and 9 just brings that consistency, you know, that any great team really needs. Wiseman was great. Malik Beasley, D'Lo at 15 and 8. Love that. Chet still, you know, coming along pretty slowly, but he's got up to a double-double, 2 steals per game, which is great for a power forward. So, yeah, he'll get there in time. We'll get there in time. Probably not in this rebuild because it's the last season, but still, man. Simulate playing. So first round, we got the Sacramento Kings. Simulate rounds. Let's get it. Man, I was going to say, how ironic would that be if King James was dethroned by the Kings in the first round of the playoffs and probably the final season of his career? Yeah, he was not having it. He's like, I'm dropping 36, 7, and 7. It's go time, man. Yo, this Kings team is nasty. Yeah, Marvin Bagley's on the team. Okay, I guess they worked things out over time. Only had 22 minutes. Golden State Warriors up next. Simulate rounds. And got them 4 games to 2. Very nice. 36 for Ant-Man. 22 for LeBron. All right, Pelicans. Pelicans always beat me. Simulate rounds. Pelicans always freaking beat me, man. Every time. They're literally last place in the NBA. I think they're tied with the Detroit Pistons for the worst record. I know something about that. Ronnie, I've not heard from you in a minute here, man, but what have you done to the... Bro, why are you so high on the Pelicans? Like, I understand it's the Pelicans, they're cool and everything, but, like... I just don't get it, man. I do not get it. But then again, a lot of things I don't get with this game at times. We got the Pacers winning it all. It's probably the first time in rebuild history I've seen 2K be kind to the Pacers. And this type of thing here, man. So anyway, hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. It's still a really fun rebuild to do. That's all we got, man. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.